And behind you, probably my most favorite fruit is the Loquat. And I love this thing for two reasons. One, the fruit is so delicious.
Yeah.
And the trees do so well. I mean, I have had no problem growing these in my yard.
Super easy to grow here. And
some ripe ones back here.
as I've told a few people, anybody that's ever tasted a Loquat wants a Loquat tree.
Yeah.
If somebody comes in here and they're interested in a Loquat and they're a little bit indecisive, I'll look for a ripe fruit and I'll give it to them. I've never had anybody not buy a tree at that point. They're
That's
just
great.
that delicious. They're really good.
This one's got some good new fruit on it. It looks
Yeah.
like he's in like a 10-gallon pot or something?
That's
or
a 7-gallon.
7-gallon?
Loquat is real popular in Japan. The tree itself is native to China, but it was introduced to Japan a long, long time ago, and the Japanese have essentially bred varieties that produce real heavily, real sweet fruit with a smaller size seed. So they can be grown from seeds, and I've got a friend of mine that's got a number of seedling trees in his yard.
But these are all grafted.
Good. These are all grafted. They're guaranteed varieties. They're going to produce consistent amounts of fruit every year. They're going to produce sweet fruits every year. We actually are having a hard time keeping these in stock because people just love them.
Yeah.
And as you said, they're a relatively easy tree to grow. You know, they don't get too huge, so it's not going to be a carob or an ash or anything like that. But after 10 or 15 years, they're going to be a good-sized tree, and it'll just produce mountains of fruit for you.
And they stay evergreen.
Yeah. They don't drop their leaves in the wintertime. They're not at all sensitive to our levels of cold here, so if I was planting a Loquat and I had a particularly cold spot in my yard, I would have no hesitation about planting a Loquat.
And what about the leaves? I've heard the leaves can be used as well for tea.
I'm discovering a few of the other uses for Loquat, and the tea is used for various afflictions, digestive issues, and that sort of thing. It also, I've read, is recommended for high blood pressure. So if you've got a blood pressure problem, some Loquat leaf tea might help alleviate that. I don't know. I've never had that particular issue, so
It might have a calming effect just in general.
it might. You know, it's really popular for that. In fact, if you go on eBay, people sell bags of leaves, of Loquat leaves, and $5 or $6 for a bag. So
So if I grow a little bit of chamomile in my garden and get my Loquat leaves, combine them,
absolutely,
I'm going to be out for the night.
Yep. That sounds like a good sleeping pill to me. And mix it with a fruit or something like that, and you're
That
good to
sounds
go.
good. All right.